Hello and a very warm welcome to you all. We are back with another race of MRF 2011. The Spanish Grand Prix is about to begin, or well, actually, the qualifying session has already started. And today I'm not alone, I'm with another commentator, David Mutter, and he's going to keep us company here throughout this very promising session. So, just say a few words of what we're expecting today while we're watching the drivers on the out laps, and I do a few bits and pieces of administrative things.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Whatever time of day you are watching this from, and have fun,
Bits and pieces of
be
administrative.
entertained. Oh, wow.
It's certainly gonna be entertaining from what we witnessed so far. Obviously, it's been a wee bit bumpy on the way here, as we just loaded Monaco before we actually started the session. So that should be the links spammed all over the community, and then I can actually get back to see what's going on track.
MRF's blessings to all the drivers and the spectators. Meanwhile, Arthur Marciano and other people have started their lap after intense tire warming. He hasn't been doing bad compared to his ping. His incredible latency. Yeah.
170, that's actually fairly nice, considering the distance. Like, he's one of the people living the farthest away, so...
Yeah.
And it's Barney currently, who was the fastest when I started this sentence, but now it's already Sukla Pisar and the Renault who's fastest in sector 1 and 2. And he's actually back in the pits already, which means he probably finished his lap. Yes, he did. It's 118.9. I told you it's gonna be a 118.
Yeah, there is better in the qualifying top collision between Görkem Sisman and András Márton. I believe they are both on their own hot laps, and they just didn't learn to respect each other on track. I hope they at least respect each other off track. So,
I mean, considering what has happened before, it's fairly common that someone near Shishman gets Görkemed during the race, so it's kind of expected that the only thing that disturbs him is that there are other drivers on the track.
Yeah.
And Felipe, meanwhile, takes the pole position provisionally with a 118.8, so it's less than 1/10 faster than Sukla Pisar and 3/10 faster than Barney, who is currently in 3rd place. And I actually wanted to see his actual time. That's the other McLaren. And he's currently 3/10 down again, but yeah, there's gonna be no improvement from this. And something's wrong with Hedia. He just keeps disconnecting all the time. Mark Gaming has entered the game. Obviously, he's gaming. So.
Yeah.
And she got disconnected again. So
Shame.
we still seem to be having these issues that started back in the 2010 mod.
Bruh. Man.
Martin had a very good lap, a 1.2 seconds improvement. Still almost 4 seconds off of Felipe.
Shishman is, I believe, currently on a hot lap. He is P5 right now, and he is looking to improve his time. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Last turn. Well, no improvement.
So let's see
What was
whether Hedia can make it back. Otherwise, it's gonna be 13 drivers today. And Chris 118.5.
what a
Absolutely
lap?
crazy.
What a lap!
So as I said
J-
at the start of the season, it's probably gonna be Renault versus McLaren, and so far I'm 100% right. Hedia is back. Let's see how long until he gets disconnected again.
Felipe Massa is also in a hot lap. Uh, we have seen a few things from this guy in the 2001 season. It will be interesting to see him here
Yeah,
in
well,
this season.
he did like 400 laps of practice.
Yeah.
Like he sent the screenshot. I remember that it's 400 something laps.
Yeah. He did more laps than the amount of hours I have in most of my games combined. So
So Alvarado is out on track. Hedia as well. So for now he's not getting disconnected. Instead, Mark got disconnected again. Hammond currently on P6. Shishman out on track. God save everyone being near him.
oh no. Hedia and Barnabas Judge block Arthur Marciano's way.
And there comes
Um,
Shishman behind him. Let's see what's going to happen with that.
yeah. Well,
Arthur can keep the distance.
they almost collided.
Look at that crazy speed difference between the Red Bull and the Sauber. It's how much faster the Red Bull is.
Yeah. May, oh no, collision. Barnabas George and Arthur Marciano. Yeah, I didn't need to comment that mistake, and then Arthur just.
Unfortunately, I missed it, but I'm going to have a look at it now. I actually can access the replay. Oh yeah, okay, I see. That was kind of Arthur's fault.
Uh, mm, Suklapis are probably out on the lap. Uh, Christian ahead of him. Well, they might play the slipstream game. Maybe Christian is going to sacrifice his lap. Error messages came up, but I still remain in commentary. Meanwhile, Red Bull is on the side of the track, probably Shishman.
Now Shishman is coming out of the pits right now, so that's gonna be probably he got back to the pits. Oh, never mind. I was in a 30 seconds delay. That's why.
Uh,
Right, this should give me the live.
there are quite a few drivers in the queue. Uh, 6 drivers in like half a sector.
And
Like
that's a yellow flag. Arthur is destroying
stopping
the
on
braking boards.
Mark is invisible for. Well, I mean, not invisible, but has the time car for me. So
He seems to having some massive connection issues, but he had that today,
yeah,
even during the AC session we had. So
yeah. I mean, given the area he lives in, I'm not surprised.
Shishman goes a little bit off track, but he comes back and is currently a little bit faster than he was. And now, as he finished sector 1, he's not faster, he's 2 tenths down.
Hedia, meanwhile, probably doing a lap. Almost
That was
comes
interesting.
yeah, almost comes across. So Arthur. Uh, let's see what they can do to manage the situation. Bit of a time warming in the mid straight, but oh, looks like Arthur has missed the corner, missed turn
He
10, and
definitely did.
yeah, Hedia, a slow taking of the last chicane. What's the time gonna be?
He's currently almost a second down. He
Yeah,
managed to bring back almost half a second, but that's not enough for an improvement.
yeah.
I'm looking at Noel right now. He's currently almost 2 seconds down on his previous best. 130, 131.3.
Definitively cutting the track and experiencing some bumps. Probably the cops wanted him for illegal entrance on someone's garden or something.
He's probably testing the new suspension. Chris is out on track. I mean, he could just sit around and wait. And
He crashed.
Chris is 2 thousandths of a second faster than his previous time.
Meanwhile, the same guy crashed, like after 2 turns into his lap.
Nice. So
Congratulations, Robert.
Chris might actually improve his lap. So far, looking very good. As he's on the way to the last couple of corners. As he enters the start-finish straight. What's it gonna be? And Mark got disconnected again. 118.5, it's a very little improvement.
James Hammond, meanwhile,
Sukla Pisar coming. Let's see what this is going to take him. 118.7, he remains in P3.
James Hammond, meanwhile, has been having relatively quiet qualifying with around 2 seconds of the pace in P7. Let's see his lap. I see no improvement here.
No, there is none.
But he might be practicing for the race now. We don't know yet for sure.
I'll be having a look at his lap time.
Oh, Bandabaj has been drifting. Like he made a Fast and Furious move into the last corner. Oh, that's a massive shunt from last season's champion.
He wasn't the champion last season.
Oh yeah, yeah, almost the runner-up. Yeah.
So that's the qualifying over, and let's see who's still on track.
Oh.
Hammond is still out on track.
No, no, I stopped the track and Sipush hits him, but that's to no impact for the laps.
I mean, the only two guys out on track still are Hedia and Hammond. Hedia just crashed into the tire barrier, so he's down, and Hammond just finished his lap.
Yep.
So it's Chris starting from pole position, Felipe from second, Suklapisar from third, Gurkham from fourth, Barney fifth, Alvarado sixth, Hammond seventh, Sipush eighth, Arthur ninth, Robbie 10th, Andras 11th, Noel 12th, Hedia 13th, and Mark is missing. I, I guess
Again.
I guess his internet just completely gave up on this session or on anything that's going on today.
Uh,
And we're having a server restart.
oh,
Fuck
that's
my
interesting.
life. Right, so now we wait until the server is back again, because apparently it's such a great idea to just fucking restart it mid-session. I hope someone actually screenshotted the...
Uh, I hope so.
Oh wait, I can
If
actually look up the video and just have
well,
the qualifying results,
yeah.
because I have that. So that's what I'm gonna do now.
Mm, by the way, I think there is server now.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, and
At least the
I'll go
server
back in.
appears to me now. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We are already like 10 people on the server.
Yeah. Obviously, don't tell the commentators that the server is back on.
Uh,
So we're back, and we'll see how this is gonna go.
yeah. Barnabas George probably doing a Lewis Hamilton move in the pit exit. Uh, Probably practicing for the race start. And now he charges onto the track.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
not doing anything right now. I think
yeah,
it's going to go over the warm-up once everyone is back.
yeah, for sure. Oh, some donuts.
And now we're waiting for Yura, who is nobody knows where. Now he's
Oh,
back,
oh,
and
uh,
that should be everyone. Yep, that's everyone.
yep. That is everyone, I think, except for
No,
nobody
everyone is
else.
here. 13
Yeah,
drivers.
from qualifying.
I mean, Hedia is here, Robbie is here, Gorkum is here, um, Chris is here. Yeah, that should be all.
Yeah. Uh, it will definitely definitely be interesting to see how the race turns out. When Suklapisar leads the championship, but there are a few others behind, mainly the likes of Barnabas George, uh, and this was the race on this track last season was interesting with some infamous moments, uh, and we hope this will also
Yeah,
be
we're
an interest.
missing Alvarado.
Yeah, yeah. Mm, Barnabas Judge still running laps. The training never stops,
Good
they
on him.
say.
He's practicing.
Yeah,
From what I
nobody
saw,
else
he'll
does.
need every bit of practice he can get.
Oh, oi! Again a 360. A 360 from the McLaren driver. And I crashed.
You did. Your game.
Yes,
Amazing.
yes. Unbelievable. As the saying goes, absolute cinema.
Yeah, just hurry back. Everyone is here, so should be just about enough space for you to get back in.
Time to deploy my fire techniques. Some corruption and
And
stuff.
Felipe crashed out.
Oh yeah. DDoS comes into practice. Organized attack.
Hopefully he can make it back in time.
Uh, Now more people are chasing laps. Mark Gaming, James Hammond, and Ammar Hedia come out. Mark Gaming randomly stops on track, slows down, and probably his internet wants to escape his computer. Mm, he's back to the pits.
Right, so Felipe is back, so I guess 14, that should be all drivers now ready to
Alvarado
go.
is also back. Alvarado is also back, and he's on track. So Williams has a full lineup this race.
Mark starting from last.
Yeah. I predict if his internet doesn't decide against his participation, I believe he will be like P8 at least with this pack. Although there are quite a few good drivers, uh, but I believe he will be in the top 8 somewhere. Maybe not the top 3. It depends on the chaos and the strategy, but I'm sure he will be in the top 8. That's for who wins the race? Well, it's a clash of strategy, but I think it's the usual it would be decided between the usual candidates, the likes of Barnabas George and Bain.
Felipe, Suklapisar, and Kress. That's gonna
Yeah,
be, and that's also my bet for the top four. And I think Arthur has a good chance to be sixth because I'm pretty sure Hammond will pull another tire management miracle, which will put him somewhere near the podium or even on it. That remains to be seen.
yeah.
And it's just about a minute left of the warm up, and
Uh,
then the race will start finally. It's been a bit difficult to get here, but here we are.
Chris is studying the track meanwhile, collecting some gravel from the track. Uh, Maybe he wants to see how much of the track is usable without uh, getting stuck or spinning. I'm not sure. And he's also using the old track. Oh!
Oh,
Massive bump. Massive bump, but
well, that wasn't
he,
bad.
his car remains undamaged. Oh, and he goes to the pits.
That was a very interesting pit entry.
Well, uh, Mercedes did something like that a few years back. Oh, and he's reversing into the pit lane. Oh, oh, oh!
I think he just missed the garage.
Wrong garage. Wrong garage. Wrong garage.
Right, we're looking at the monkey show.
And now he has broken his front wing. He stops in the middle of the pit. He's now pushing Hedia. His uh his third casualty. Mm, He barely avoids a safety car, and he crosses a red light. Instant fine for him. 50,000 forints or even more.
Alvarado's game crashed again.
Beautiful, beautiful. Uh oh, and Chris has a puncture, right front puncture. But it doesn't stop him from going.
And is still out there clowning on the track.
Yeah, his brakes are matting. Like they were full orange
And I
on the
don't
straight. Oh, and he flies. He flies and he flies off the track. He's stuck off track into the fence. Oh, and
And now
here's
Hedia
the
is out.
yeah. This is gonna take long, but and it's only Chris out on track. Like and he has now come in.
No, I don't think Rob is going to wait anymore.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, this is slightly suboptimal right now.
Yeah.
So now we wait.
Who do you think is gonna be last place?
Mark, because he does
But
he
I
didn't
mean,
have a time.
uh, I think on last place, uh, Alvarado might finish. I think. I predict, but
Well, I haven't seen him
I
finishing
think
a
he will
race yet,
finish, but
so
in like last place or second last place, and then the person finishing last will probably someone like
right, that's Hidea
Arthur,
back.
but not because he is not fast, but because he might get in some trouble during the start or the first episode of the race. Well, I don't know for sure. Uh,
So we've never been this close to actually start the race.
yeah, let's see. Uh, mm, yeah, so mm, every driver has a chance to finish. Oh, and Mark Gaming has left. Meanwhile, probably
Uh,
connection.
that's two gone again. Oh
Uh,
my.
things are getting chaotic right now. Uh, from the server side and also from the driver's side. Uh,
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Oh well,
the race is
that's it.
starting. It's starting.
Exactly. And I don't know who else is
Who's
missing.
already out on track? No one. No one is out on track.
I know he no Robbie restarted the session.
Mm.
Oh
Oh
well.
yeah, server has been. Uh,
Yeah, in the meantime, I'm looking at the chat.
uh, weekend has been
Yes, it
restarted.
it it did that crash at least for a couple of drivers.
So I
So
think
we're waiting
last
to
place.
get all of
I
them
think
back
will
then.
be Alvarado. He Hedia. Well, someone finishing behind Alvarado or maybe Hedia if they finish. Is gonna be someone with massive unlock during this race, maybe Sipush or Arthur, and I say this based on results I have seen in the recent races. Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out who's missing. I mean, Mark is missing.
5 seconds is a joke. uh, Vance Palmer. Palmer has retired. Karma. Fernando Palmer has retired. Karma. 5 seconds for what? Is there a leakage? Well, about the track,
This chat is more interesting
no
than the
one
race
likes it.
itself. I
Apart
agree
from
because we're just
some
sitting here for
people who are enthusiastic about testing.
For a while now, and
It's
nothing's happening.
especially the version with the last chicane on in sector 3, uh, which is pretty hated. Like, uh, no one minus one people like it.
Right, so hopefully
Uh,
this time we can actually start the race.
and yeah, I know that.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Look,
Oh, and race is
here we
starting
are.
meanwhile.
We are here
Uh,
on the countdown to the race. I can't believe this is actually happening.
okay. Some drivers are lining up on the grid. Everyone is slowly uh, coming up.
So Chris is here.
It will be interesting to see, for sure.
And
Omar
the race
Gaming
is
has
starting.
connected, and they are starting now. They are starting now.
Sukla
And
Pisar and Felipe into turn 1.
there have been big fights for the lead.
And Felipe takes the lead.
Sukla Fischer,
Yes, he does. Sukla
and
Pisar.
Philip has been battling for the lead now. Philip Massa leads after 3 corners. And it seems to me that Hedia is last.
And that's Shishman
He's far back.
out of the track.
Barnabas George
One is out
is off.
of the
He's
race.
off.
He
What
requested
happened
a
to him?
restart. He's stuck
What
in the
happened
gravel.
to him? Mark! Oh, there was a crash. Everything. I missed everything. Shishman is out. No
Okay.
rear wing. Mark Gaming out. Arthur out.
People are
He's out too.
okay,
Uh,
and we're restarting.
Robbie is out.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
There's a restart. There is a restart. Too many crashes. One restart noted.
What an absolute shit show!
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see that? Man. That was
Oh boy!
That
Right,
was
so
ridiculous.
let's try again.
yes. That was ridiculous. Like, and here we are again. Someone is missing from the grid.
Exactly.
Uh,
And somebody
and
got stuck.
thinking,
So- 3 wide,
yeah.
4 wide. That's gonna be an interesting turn 1.
Christian.
Chris takes the lead. Shishman comes through second. Sukla
Yeah.
Pisar third. Felipe fourth. He lost a lot of positions there.
Yeah.
Everyone outside on the track. And a train.
Yeah. Track limits are optional.
Absolutely amazing.
James Hammond is fighting for fifth with Philippe Massa.
And I think he's not
And
gonna
the guy
go through.
is launching in against Sukla Pisar. He makes the overtake for P4.
So Chris
Mark
remains in the
Gaming-
lead. Sukla
Gaming
Pisar
is
lost a lot of positions there. And now Sipush is crying for a restart, which unlikely that it will happen.
Yep.
Exactly as I said, that's not gonna happen.
Uh,
I mean, his car looks undamaged. It's
oh,
just-
oh! That was a dangerous cross from Sipush, but
when he just slid.
Andres gets the position.
No, there shouldn't be any restarts at this point anymore.
Yeah.
I think
One.
that's
the
first
one
lap done. Screw them, and it's one restart, so that's the rule.
Attention grid, all non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Okay, I'm going to make a shit show out of this.
And there's a restart again. Like,
Yeah, utter bullshit. the rule is one fucking restart.
There were 3 restarts in Australia, I think.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know
I-
how the other one is.
you know what I did after that,
Yeah, I know. I have seen it.
and I'm going to do it again. This
Oh,
just
oh no, oh no, oh no. And yeah,
well
it's
done,
so-
absolutely well done, very well done, perfectly executed. It was worth restarting again. Amazing, and Chris takes the lead again. Felipe
Yeah.
is second.
Yeah, I can see nothing from the check.
And
It's
that's
camera move. And Shishman is out, I think, or he is off. András Martin fighting at the back. Meanwhile,
yeah, that's half the grid
Yeah, yeah.
already out.
yeah, but two.
Oh my.
People.
Yeah,
Chris
so it's been
leads.
restarted because people have no idea how to behave of the starting line. That's why it's been restarted, and the rule says one restart, and they restarted it twice already.
Yeah.
I'm just replying to one of the comments on the stream. So,
James Hammond is third,
third.
already. Sipush fifth. Hedia seventh. Suklapisar ninth. Like, what has happened at the start?
Shishman and Alvarado are both out.
Yeah.
Kress in the lead,
Felipe Massa.
followed by Felipe. Is currently half a second ahead, and it seems that the two managed to open a gap, as Barna is already more than a second behind, and he's going to be attacked by Hammond.
He has just.
Kazo is
Yeah.
coming up as well, so there's gonna be a three-way battle. And then sixth is Martin, Mark 7th, Sukla Pisar just overtook Hedia. Hedia is lagging a little. And he's attacking Sukla Pisar, and there's been a bit of contact.
Robbie is coming out of the pit.
Yeah, he lost the front wing.
Yeah. By crashing into the Williams.
Probably in that madness at the start.
Yeah,
That was actually a nice move from Hedia.
Oh, not bad. And I think he will have a better exit, but it is worth shit. And
So Kazo is
That
coming up behind Hammond as they cross the finish line.
well, let's check the pace difference. Hedia
And-
is already weaving on the straight.
And Kazo
Mace.
takes fourth from Hammond. Can
Interesting
somebody
battles out
move Shishman?
there. Oh, Hedia spins and Sukla Pisar hits him, but he doesn't lose his front wing, so all good.
Sukla Pisar up to 8, Mark 7th, Martin 6th,
Yeah, that front end is
Kazo 4th, Barna 3rd, and Moss and Felipe is coming up right behind Chris. It's half a second difference, and Barna is joining the battle as well. So it's gonna be a three-way fight between these three, unless Chris can get away. And it seems like he might just do that, and Barna will be able to close the gap to Felipe and force a battle, which will then absolutely benefit Christian, because he'll be able to open a bigger gap. It's already almost a second to Felipe, and he's about half a second ahead of Barna. Other than that, Sipush 4th, followed by Hammond. Not a lot going on between them. Then 7, 6, 7, 8. Suklapisar a little bit behind. Hedy already miles down. And Robbie, well, he's more than half a lap behind by now. That-
Christian might be lagging.
That
Meanwhile,
forced pit stop certainly
I had seen
screwed
some
his race.
yeah. I had seen some teleports by Chris on the map, and Felipe reaches him, but so does so will Barnabas George in a few corners. Chris
Felipe
Chris
could
uses
be in attacking distance to Chris now. It's about half a second between them as they go towards the final corner and the start for the straight. And there seems to be a bit of pace difference. The Mercedes is definitely faster on the straight. That didn't work out for now.
yeah, the distance was just too big. Christian still leads. Oh, and Felipe tries from the outside, doesn't work out, but switch back, and he's not close enough. Chris
And
closes in
now
on.
I thought he's going to make a move on the inside. That didn't happen.
Yeah. Chris,
There's a bit of a bump in that corner.
yeah, Chris suffers a bit with the rear end, but he hasn't spun yet.
Yeah, so
And
I think they're all on super softs, which means that these tires are going to last like 6-7 laps at most. And Borna
Yeah.
is coming up as well, so there's at some point I can see a three-way battle happening.
Who knows if they are going to battle this long? Sipush and Hammond might reach them in the long run if they battle like this for 5 laps or so.
Suklapisar
well.
up to 7th. He overtook Mark. So Chris and Felipe still very close to each other. And Felipe is trying these very narrow turns to cut the distance. And at some point I can actually see it working out if the tires can take it. And currently it's 1.2 seconds between the first three. So very, very close. Felipe is already right on Chris's gearbox. And now maybe if he can get a good exit on this last couple turns, then he could use that speed advantage on the straight plus getting some slipstream to make the overtake on Chris. Now this is the moment of justice as they head into turn 1. It's not enough. Still,
No
he
moves
gets
happen.
very close on the exit of turn 1. But that's not enough to make an overtake just yet.
The exit won't even be enough. Chris is lagging.
And the Sipush is going to make a pit stop at the
Uh,
end of this lap. Apparently, at least he's got
Oh,
the icon out.
okay. Chris
And
has returned to life.
Suklapisar's already behind Martin.
And now Chris has to defend still from Felipe.
And Felipe
dives
was very close.
Well, definitely not far, but
And Borna is in!
oh,
Whoa,
Borna is inside,
that was close.
That was close. Yep. And it might give Chris an escape route, so he could be the gap. No,
He's coming
comes
into the
into
pits. Both of them coming to the pits. So that
Barnabas
leaves
Jr.
Felipe
also
out on the track all by himself and in the lead. So that's Chris and Borna in the pits. Hammond comes through. He's now second. And he's going to make those tires last. We know that. He's very good with the tires. Kazu in the pits as well.
James Hammond still out on track.
Martin coming out as well.
Yeah.
So this means that Felipe now has a massive lead. Hammond second. Suklapisar up to third. And if he's using the correct graphics, then he actually might be on the harder compound. We'll see how true that is. And Chris is already right behind his teammate.
Barnabas Jr.
Kazo, Mark and Borna are going to find each other eventually. There's no big gap between them. Martin down to 9th after the pit stop. Robbie's still on P10 and he's going to get lapped by Felipe. He's already closing up on him.
Yeah, it hasn't been his race so far with all the restarts and then now the crash at the start, resulting in losing his front wing and doing an extra stop.
And he lets Felipe go very nicely. That's how you behave under the blue flag. Hammond still second. Suklapisar third. Kras is coming up right behind him. He's probably going to let his teammate go. There's no point in fighting him.
Sipush also catches some grass meanwhile, but nothing irregular happens with him yet. We just hope he doesn't smoke too much while driving and doesn't catch too much amount of grasses.
So that's Felipe undisturbed in the lead for now, and I think he might go. Well, no, that's no way he can pull off a one stop. He's got too much of a pace to use hards. Hammond still quite far behind. Suklapisar and Chris are right behind each other. Suklapisar is not going to pit in this lap, and he lets his teammate go. Exactly, there's no point in fighting him. And now he's going to pit. He's got the icon out.
Had he pulled over? I think.
No, he's coming to the pits.
Yeah, he's coming to the pits.
And Felipe is going to pit at the end of this lap. He's coming in right now. That means Hammond is going to pit as well. So let's see if Chris can take the lead back. So that's Felipe.
He might make it. He might make it. He makes it. Suklapisar pits meanwhile. Save for Hammond.
That's Chris coming through.
Chris leads. Barnabas Jr. on 5th place, interestingly. Hammond comes out right behind Sipush, between the two drivers from...
Sipush is now on P3, very nice.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to Barnabas, but it will be interesting to see his clutch from this situation. He was P3 before the stops, and now he's P5. I can
Suklapisar
lap.
overtakes Mark without any trouble. Easy. It's a lot of pace difference for that Renault there. And Mark is going to pit at the end of this lap. Now let's see Barna, Hammond and Sipush. Another three-way battle incoming. Now I believe that Hammond has a tire advantage right now, as he pitted a lap or two later, well actually 2 laps later than Barna. Or everyone else, as a matter of fact, except for Felipe. But the McLaren has a massive speed advantage and he goes through very easily. It takes P4 and goes after Sipush, who is currently still on P3. And Chris is back in the lead. But
Mark has stopped on track, I think. Yeah, he spun and he was smoking, I think.
And
His
he
car was
retired as well.
Yeah,
So that's his race over.
sadly. Robbie lets Sukrapisar once again ahead quite nicely.
So now Guzzo is in danger again. Both the McLaren and the Ferrari are right behind him. Hammond seems to have lost a little bit of pace. I think he's on the harder compounds. So I assume he's going to do a longer stint on these tires. Obviously it still shows red because we can't really see what tires exactly they use. It's just a graphic that's set on the car on the upgrades. So, and that's Barna going through. Guzzo looks for a switchback, but he has no space to pull it off. And that's Barna up to P3. And Chris still more than a second ahead of Felipe. And there's quite a big gap after to Barna and Guzzo and Hammond. The chasing pack. Suklapisar on 6th. For now, all by himself. Martin 7th. Hedia P8. Now that's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, slightly ahead of Robbie. Interestingly. Martin, Martin is like all alone on in the middle of nowhere compared to the others who are mostly involved in battles or at least see other drivers. He might feel like being he was in a western film, and as if he was traveling from one cowboy town to another.
Meanwhile, Felipe is closing the gap to Chris. I think Chris is starting to run out of the tires. Guzzo is going to pit. Hammond obviously not. So it seems that Sipush is going to open the second round of pit stops already on lap 14, which means that no matter how much I count that could be a forced stop. And either way, it's going to be a good 3 stops for everyone with a tire wear like this. And Barna is going to pit as well. Chris as well. So 15 laps in, and it's going to be the second round of pit stops. So this means this could easily be a 3-stop race for most drivers, except for Felipe, who I think is aiming for the 2, and Hammond. And if they can pull this off, then they will capitalize on it back time and could easily guarantee a race win and a podium for both drivers.
Yeah, well. Chris is not going in, interestingly.
That's alright, that's interesting.
Barnabas is coming in.
And
James Hammond not coming in.
and now Chris has fight for his life, as Felipe is
Yeah.
very close. He's absolutely in attacking distance, and he keeps attacking. Looking on
Yeah,
the inside, bit of contact.
With contact, but
And Felipe goes through. No, he doesn't yet.
yeah.
Chris gives him a bit of a squeeze. That's very good defending by Chris right there.
Yeah, he keeps the position, which was important for him now. And if he comes into the pits, he might profit from this on a harder compound. We will see shortly how this turns out. If all the defense
Felipe
was
has a look on the
necessary.
inside, but no space to pull off an overtake. And now Chris is pulling into the pits. Felipe takes the lead. Hammond coming up, he's going to be second. Suklapisar on fourth. And I think he will come up to third. That remains to be seen. It's Martin and Robbie are going to have a bit of... No, that's they're entirely 2 different track positions. Oh, that was Hedia.
Philip is off. Philip is off at 4. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he went wide.
Yep.
I guess his tires are dead.
Yeah, to get a bit his keyboard or gamepad or whatever he plays from. Anyway. Let's see if anybody's gonna pit. Oh, Andras is coming in. Interesting. Everyone is distant from each other. Felipe.
Well, the 2 Renaults are going to be close to each other pretty soon, as Chris is coming up to Suklapisar's back just about now.
Meanwhile, Felipe is currently few seconds behind Martin on Andras Martin, and he's now going to lap him probably into this corner. Yeah, he Yeah, the Force India lets the Mercedes ahead. That may be financial interest in it anyway, because Force India uses their engines, so they probably don't want to ruin their race. Oh, and Chris is drifting and almost spins. He he made some Japanese moves uh, into the exit of turn 5, and not just the exit, the whole corner. Uh, that was probably not good for the tire wear, but mm, so a bit of a challenge for Chris. Let's see what happens on other parts of the field. Nothing.
Not a lot is going on, so the most exciting bet of this race currently is, well, was the two Renaults, but Sukla Pisar probably going to let his teammate through again. And Felipe is still on P1, 13 seconds lead to Hammond. And that's a massive gap to Chris. Somebody on the chat just said that Chris has this in the bag. Now, I'm not entirely sure about that. Hammond has a fair chance if he can keep the tires alive long enough. Chris seems to be struggling a little bit to catch up to his teammate.
Meanwhile, Felipe Massa hasn't pitted for a second time yet. He might be going for the long stint.
Definitely
probably.
does. I think that he's going to try and do this with a two-stop. While most others, I believe, are going for 3. Obviously, this track has always been known for one that eats tires like a fatso eats hot dogs.
Yeah. Even then, if he does tie laps in one stint, it might be 3. It will be likely 3 stops for him, so he has to do like 11 laps.
Going off the track again.
Some people love gravel. Oh, Felipe comes in with a massive slide at the exit.
So that means Hammond will take the lead easily.
Yeah.
Felipe is getting served now. Hammond goes through, no problem. However, the two Renaults are still a bit behind, and Felipe rejoins in front of both of them.
Yeah.
And with that, he's got the track positions and the tire advantage, which means that he's probably going in a net P1.
Sukra Pisar has let Chris ahead, so the two can battle again.
There's not gonna be much of a battle out of that, I'm afraid, as Felipe has a massive tire advantage right now, just freshly out of the pits with Chris.
Those tires have to warm up. Those tires have to warm up a bit, but Chris is closing in. Felipe,
that was nice.
Caught the grass and the curb. He defends, but this last sector is interesting. Chris almost crashes into Felipe. He pushes like a madman, across
Through
the
the
corner.
curb.
Yeah, let's see the exit. Yeah,
Felipe
I
gets
think
the
he.
better exit there, I think. But it's very close between the
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
This is the chance for Hammond to open a bit of a gap while
yeah. He will
Felipe
most
is
likely make it.
occupied with defending against Kress.
He will most likely do a two-stop.
Hammond is
Uh,
going to pit at the end of this lap.
what lap is this? Lap 22. Yeah,
22, yeah.
it's gonna be a two-stop. It's gonna be a two-stop from him. Uh, Felipe has a chance to do the two-stop, but I don't think he will get it in the end. I
Well, the
don't think
question
he.
is if he can make those tires last all the way for the
Yeah,
remaining 11 laps.
Hedia is not in the best place, but let's
He let them go, so
yeah,
that
he
was fine.
lets
Suklapis are pitting at the end of this lap.
yeah. Suklapisar is kind of in a disadvantageous position this race, and
He got screwed by the restarts.
yeah,
And he's coming in right now.
yeah. Hammond is coming out of the pits right now, I think. Uh,
Felipe took the lead. Hammond
yeah,
actually lost 3 positions. He's down to P4.
yeah. Barnabas George is third right now. We haven't heard about him so long, but let's see how he's going.
He hasn't been doing much this race.
Apart from some battles, yeah. Hedia is in front of him. Oh, yeah. This camera angle is a bit
The
misleading, but
camera angles on this
oh,
track are bad.
yeah. Barnabas meanwhile drifts a bit, like I mean not drift but power slide. Styling the car around, in and out of the corner apex, just to close up on the leaders. But I don't think it's gonna happen in the end. Except if he is going for a two-stop, just like James Hammond is doing and Felipe Massa might be doing. Uh,
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see whether he can pull it off. And I think he initially made the tires last, what, 7-8 laps at the start of the race? Which means that he might just be able to go through without having to pit once more.
mm, well, I mean, if someone does the race on the harder compounds, uh, there might be a chance. Let's see. There are quite a few people.
Kress is going to pit.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be his third stop.
Exactly. And
Uh,
Borna is going to pit as well.
András Martin lets Felipe ahead. Now we are waiting for
Hedia is pitting as well.
we are waiting for Robbie to make the same decision in like half a lap, because by then I believe Felipe will reach him. Mm,
That's not even gonna take half a lap.
Mm.
It's basically right behind him. And he lets him
yeah,
through.
he lets him go. Yeah. Uh, Christian is also right behind Andras now.
But he's coming out for
He,
a pit stop, so
he's coming in. Andras.
that means Hammond is going to be up to third.
Andras is lapping Robbie. Like, what is happening this race?
Wait, what?
Andras lapped Robbie.
Yeah, I'm looking at it and I see that he's one lap down to P7. I have no idea
Yeah.
what happened. That he's been having an absolute terrible race.
Yeah.
I think he's driving with quite a bit of damage.
Let's see.
Borna coming back to fifth.
Maybe some aerodynamics damage, but I don't think he has. Well, I mean, he had his old nose swapped to a new one.
Yeah, but I think that he might have picked up some suspension damage from that crash at the start as well, which obviously we can't really see on the cameras.
Yeah, sadly. Martin is coming in for a pit stop. It will likely be his last pit stop of the race. Sipush is P6, P6 doing consistent driving as usual. Barnabas Judge, bit surprising that he hasn't really been involved in the battle for victory since like the first stops. Oh, and Robbie comes just behind him.
He's a
Comes
lap
out.
down, so
Yeah. No, like 2 laps down, I think. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, maybe 2 laps down, no. So,
now this is gonna be the more interesting part of this race. The last 6 laps, whether Hammond can keep second place and Felipe can see the race through with his tires. Chris is already less than 5 seconds behind Hammond. He's catching up real quick.
Barton, let's head Sucre Pisar.
And that's a yellow flag.
Oh, yeah, Martin letting ahead
he was off the track.
people. Martin was letting ahead some people from behind. Nothing major. Mm.
So Chris is almost within
Yeah.
4 seconds to Hammond. And now he's going to need every bit of tire whispering that he can do to see the race through. And probably finish ahead of Chris. Though at this rate, he's losing almost 2 seconds a lap. That might not happen. And Felipe is losing a lot of time as well, so his tires are also in a bad condition.
some lags for Chris, but it's fine for now.
He's already right behind, 3.1 seconds down. He was 2 seconds faster this lap than Hammond.
It will be interesting to see how this race plays out because Hammond is probably going to get overtaken by Chris, and if Philip beats, his
And Hammond
chances
is off
might
the
be over.
track.
Yeah, Hammond is off the track. Oh,
And that was very nice from Chris.
yeah, reaction times are up there, and quick quit.
Oh, I think Hammond has been pushed off by Hedia as he was trying to lap him.
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, me neither, but he was there, so I'm just assuming that he's been involved in this.
Or just
Martin
misbreak.
in the pits again. I think that's his 4th pit stop today.
Uh,
So Chris takes 2nd place and laps Martin. Hammond as well. So that's 3.5 laps to go, and Felipe's tires are still holding up.
if he doesn't get a puncture, then it was a masterful race from
And
him.
that's Robbie without a front wing in the start-finish straight. He just spun.
Yeah. The exit of the last turn is cruel. Like, I have experienced it a few times. How cruel it can be, especially in F1 challenge. It's sometimes funny.
And Felipe just drove through Robbie's front wing. If that doesn't give him a puncture, nothing will.
Oh, Robbie's off a bit. His F1 car now is just a normal street car with 800 horsepower engine. Here outside C-Push. It's probably part of the engine deal. And maybe McLaren is giving Merck some communication data through Vodafone. Dark business has been involved in Formula One. And these deals might be realistic, might be not. We have to see. And then meanwhile, Sukrabis are alone. Hammond still out on track, on 3rd place. Philip has just encountered Hedia. Oh no, it was Robbie. It was Robbie.
Something happened to Felipe. He lost 5 seconds to Chris in 1 lap.
Probably it was Robbie holding him up or something. Oh, he's wide. He probably has some understeer, some major understeer issues. And with 2 laps to go, this is major. And he's off. And he spins. He spins. The tires can't hold up. His tires cannot hold up. He has to be careful now. Probably there were some of these mistakes and troubles caused by the tire wear.
So this could be an interesting finish to this race.
Yeah. Yeah, back in 2020, we have seen a similar finish from Lewis Hamilton. He won the race on 3 wheels, but uh, I hope this time the punctured wheel is not the front left. We need to.
So that's Felipe starting his last lap.
Yeah.
Chris coming through, Hammond third, Borna fourth, quite a bit down. Sukla Pisar fifth, Kazo sixth, Martin seventh, Robbie up to eighth, Hedia ninth, and it's 4.5 seconds off of Chris. And he went wide again.
Yeah.
Those tires are absolutely dead.
Yeah, he misses the apex. Here comes the easier part of the track.
Well, I think everyone's tires are dead now. They're just driving all over the place.
Probably a go-kart race. Average go-kart race, but well, into the last few corners, the last chicane, and then the last turn.
And that's Felipe coming through. And he wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Chris second.
Chris second,
Hammond
James
coming
Hamilton
through
third.
on P3. I told you he's gonna make it to the podium by tire magic. Borna,
What about you? Fourth.
Martin
Supra
comes through for seventh.
Is slowing down, or is it just me?
Borna is
No,
through on P4. Sukla Pisar coming. Robbie finishes on P8.
I'm probably
Hedia, Kazo ran out of fuel.
yeah.
Hedia on
Super.
P9.
Yeah. Super share
And
the
Sukla
fuel.
Pisar going to finish on P5.
Yeah. It was not his race, but
Well, he's got quite heavily screwed over by the too many restarts.
Yeah.
I would be pissed after that as well. So Felipe, Chris, Hammond, Borna, Sukla Pisar, Sipush, Martin, Robbie, Hedia, and Mark, Görkem, and Yahir didn't finish this race.
Yeah.
Well, that was this wonderful, little chaotic at the beginning Spanish Grand Prix. And
Yeah.
I think that's where we should end this. So thank you very much for watching, and I see you at the next one. Hopefully it's going to happen.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.